welcome to my channel and welcome to my bedroom. During the remodel, I'm going to be trying to use this space as filming as long as my husband is not in class or playing video games, since the bedroom is now kind of also our living room, and he does school online, but he's out, so I get to film. This is my third time filming. Technical issues, and then I forgot to turn on my mic on my new camera on the second one. So let's get to it. Today we are going to be talking about my low buy update number 1 for January. I did buy a few things, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk about, but none of it was out of pocket. So I had a store credit and a $10 gift card on Amazon, and the only planned purchase I had was this. A Mr. spray bottle, which is really good for curly hair, and this was around $7. And then this is a repurchase. I finished one last year. This is the 7 Minerals Aloe Vera Gel. I use it as a scalp treatment before washing my hair, but in the curly groups I'm in, someone used aloe vera gel, not this brand, but just the aloe vera gel, as an actual styler. And so I thought I would repurchase the one brand that I know. And this one was $16.99, but I saved money this time because this time I was able to get it through Amazon, and last year I had to buy it through the 7 Minerals website since Amazon was out of stock, and with shipping and everything it was over $25 last time, so I got a much better deal this time around. And then the last thing I bought, so if you shop at Target and you have Target Circle, it's a free thing on the Target app, you get points back or cash back in your purchases. And now I had a bunch that were about to expire, and I was itching to make a purchase, so I thought, what can I buy without spending my own money, since I do have my $50 budget. Well, I had enough for the new Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells, the new formula palette. I had a little bit more for something else, but I'll mention that later down the road. So I'm really happy that I got this one. The color story is a lot more neutral, and I was already eyeing Walking on Eggshells, and just having it with that extra color just made it an even better deal. But when you want to talk about what I wanted to purchase, I wanted all of these. I wanted all the 5 pans, and I was eyeing 2 of the tan pans. But I'm trying to get out of that collector mode, so I just picked one, and I didn't pay for it. It was free. The other things I wanted to get, also at Target. Did you know Function of Beauty is at Target? I didn't. I was walking down the aisle on a different day, because I'm at Target a lot, and I'm walking down the aisle, and there's a display that's like 80% empty, and it said on the top in big bold letters, Function of Beauty, and I was like, oh my god, there's a couple left, and I went and I started grabbing stuff. And then I thought, I had to think about it. I was like, no, I need to double check, because Function of Beauty has the option of silicone free or with silicones, because I do not use sulfates or silicones for the curly girl method. So I took a minute and I started scanning the ingredients, and shampoo and conditioner are not approved. So that saved me money right there. Plus I don't need it. And then they also have these little booster drops. So it's a little box for $2.99, and it comes with stuff that you put in your shampoo, and then the other one in your conditioner in the same little $2.99 box. And those are what makes it the custom shampoo and conditioner. And I was eyeing like 4 of them, and I was going to put them in my cart, and then I had to think, and I was literally in the aisle with my mask on, with my I have like headsets, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, do I really need this? No, I don't. Put them back. I can do it. And I was like, one at a time, I was like, oh, I want this, but no. Because after I thought about it, the reason they started doing it in store was to have me, the consumer, be the chemist and make my own custom stuff. But because I would have had to mix it with my current shampoo and conditioner, which is going to take forever for me to finish, I didn't know for sure that, that they would mix well together. And I really want to do the custom line. So I figured I will wait and think about it. If I'm still thinking about those drops, I will let myself pick one, but later down the line. So I put it all back. The custom drops are in my Target cart, but I haven't bought them yet. So that's good. The other thing, hair related, I was eyeing, because in the curly groups I'm in, I was reading some comments, and someone recommended for my hair type, which is low density fine curls, the Johnson & Johnson Curl Defining Leave-In Conditioner. And it's on Amazon, it's on Walmart, and it's super, super cheap, and I almost went and added it to my cart, but then I remembered again, I want to do Function of Beauty, and I have to use my shampoo, my conditioner, and my leave-in conditioner before I can buy Function of Beauty. And if I bought this, that would have just put me more behind, because I have 4 total right now. 2 open, 2 brand new that I haven't even touched yet. And that would have just made it 5. So I was like, no, but I will try that one whenever I get to needing one. I have a new one that I could try. The other thing I wanted to buy was the restock of ColourPop's Hocus Pocus collection. I opened the email. I unsubscribed to almost everything that could be a trigger, but ColourPop and Ulta were the 2 that I kept. Mainly ColourPop for color inspiration for their color stories when they have new releases, since they have so many and I love their formula. And I usually just delete the emails, but I forgot how the caption was and I was curious, so I opened it, saw what it was, and I automatically added the palette and I added that purple liner into my cart. And then I knew that if I added those to my cart, I was going to go add the other 2 things that I've been eyeing. And then I realized what I was doing, and I was like, nope, exit, 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 get out, no, get back to work, because I was taking a quick break. So I exited out and I went back to work and I ignored it until an hour or so later when I saw the email saying, oh, there's still stuff in your cart, did you forget? And I'm like, no, I didn't forget, delete, I don't want to buy you. So that was a close call out, and I don't need the palette. It's honestly for the packaging, and that's my goal this year, is to not be suckered in by the darn beautiful, awesome packaging, because all those colors I either have or I don't want. I am still thinking about the purple liner, but I have one from NYX that I haven't even used. It's a slightly different purple, but it'll work. I wish that collection was at Ulta, because I have a gift card I could use, and then I would buy just the liner and not have to worry about trying to spend the amount for free shipping, because that's one of my triggers too, is I always, if I'm close to free shipping, I'll find something to get to that free shipping. The last thing that I was tempted to buy this month was some single shadows. So I am trying to find the perfect matte and shimmer for purples and greens. I have what I like for the greens, and I have kind of what I want for the purple shimmers. I'm trying to dupe the Stila liquid shadow in Cloud. I just need to swatch them all together and kind of see which one. I will be doing a future video for that, but I haven't found quite the right matte purple. So I made a post in one of the panning groups for recommendations, and I put it was a Coastal Scents one. I can't remember the name, and I forgot to bring it into this room, but someone recommended the Give Me Glow Cosmetics singles, and she had 2 shadows that were like really close, or at least in picture they looked perfect, but I say really close because you never know, it could look different once it's in person. So I went to the website and then I started looking at more colors, and that's when I had to stop, because all my Coastal Scents ones that I've always bought when they're on sale for 99 cents, which is a good price point. And then my other favorite singles, I really like the formula, is from Looksy, and those are $3 all year round. And then they say that they're $5, but they're always $3, and then they go on sale for even less. Well, these are $7 to $10 each, and there was like 6 that I was eyeing. Most of them were mattes, and there was, I think, 1 or 2 purple shimmers. But I really want to compare all my purples first before I really decide, and I would have to narrow it down to 1 or 2 mattes and 1 shimmer. I don't need 7. I don't need 7. Plus I might have similar shades, and so that's one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to the remodel, because once that is finished, I get to buy a vanity, and I can have all my stuff in one area, because right now all my things are in the guest room, unless it's in the bathroom, which was only what I'm currently using. So it's really hard to have that in my head, like I know everything that I have in my collection, because it's not right there in front of me, and I can't, go through them and swatch them and compare and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to when I get to do that. Okay, so that's everything I was tempted to buy. Now I want to talk a little bit more about my beauty budget. I didn't really go in depth on my intro video, which was only talking about my $50 monthly allowance. but I didn't talk in depth, which what I'm trying to say is, so I have the $50, but they're not in my checking account, and I didn't want to take it out in cash because what if I wanted to buy something online? And with COVID and I work from home now and everything, a lot of my stuff is online purchasing. So what I did is, and I've been doing this for over a year now, is I transfer the money to my PayPal account. And recently, maybe like 6 months ago, because I didn't know it was a thing for a while, I have the PayPal debit card. That way if I am in store, I can swipe it, or I can log into my PayPal online and pay for it online. Now, January 1st, I started with a balance of $29.97, and that was left over from my beauty budget spending in 2020. Plus, I have the $50 for the month of January, and then another thing I will be doing is if I sell any makeup or books or clothes or anything that I sell, that money can go into PayPal, which will go towards my beauty budget. I sold a book and I made $24.50 off of that. And then I had a check, long story short, I had a check for $9.23. So that brings my beauty budget total for the month of January to $113.70, or my beauty budget bank, I'm trying to figure out how to call it, my beauty budget bank, we'll say that, is $113.70. Now, I don't have a vanity. I've never owned a vanity, and so that's going to be my first planned purchase with the beauty budget, is a really nice vanity. But my goal is to have it not one of the ones that you can fit a ton, like with a bunch of drawers. I really want a nice simplistic look, if I can talk. My goal is for that, my whole collection to fit in there. And right now that's not going to happen, but I do have those little side drawers. It's stashed away right now. But my goal is to have the vanity plus the drawers, and then eventually get to the point where everything that I own is in my vanity. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll see once we get closer to actually buying it what I pick, but I've been playing around with that idea. And then I wanted to talk about 2 gift cards that I have, since I'm allowed to spend my gift cards. I have the $20 that I mentioned earlier. It was a Christmas gift, and been playing around with a couple of things that I could buy. I'm trying to keep gift cards for when I actually need something, so we'll see. But I also have a $50 Amazon gift card, and the first thing on my mind when I loaded that was, what can I buy? Nope. I had to talk myself out of it because I automatically went to my wish list and was like, ooh, what can I buy with my $50? It's like, no, I don't need any more lipstick. I don't need any more palettes. I don't need any more clothes. So I just exited it out. But it's there, and my goal is to use that when I need something. I did a return today for Amazon, and I'm not sure if it's going into my PayPal or if it's going into my Amazon gift card. So once that actually hits my account, I will mention that in my low buy update number 2 for February. That's it. That is all that I have. I thought there was more because I have my little notebook here. Just kidding, I'm not done yet. My battery died, but it gave me a chance to remember the last thing that I wanted to mention. So I mentioned earlier that I used my Target Circle credit to buy this and something else. I bought an eyeshadow primer for my friend's daughter. She's getting into makeup, and I decided to go through my collection. I was already planning on decluttering my Coastal Scents Rebel Rainbow palette because I bought a different one around the same time. One was a planned purchase, one was not, and I preferred the one that was not the planned purchase. So I had the primer for her and the eyeshadow palette, but that really inspired me to go through my collection and see what else I can give her, because I remember being that age and not having a big enough an allowance to buy all the makeup that you want at that age, you know. So I gave her the eyeshadow primer, the eyeshadow palette. I gave her 13 or 15 eyeshadow singles, 5 or 6 liquid lipsticks, 1 black liner, 1 liquid highlighter, and a couple of brushes. But the reason I'm mentioning this is with all the technical difficulties and problems I've had with editing software and the remodel and everything starting, I did have almost all of my inventory videos filmed, but they just weren't edited and uploaded. but my numbers reflect as if I have all those items that I mentioned. So when I do the editing videos or when I do the inventory videos again, my numbers aren't going to match up from what you see versus what I say I have, and I will mention that a little bit in each category when I'm filming that. But I just wanted to mention it here because I didn't know where to put it exactly, so that way when I do the inventory I can just do a quick reminder like I have these, but I'm saying I have this, if that makes sense. But that is everything that I have. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a long day. It's taken me so many times to try and film this. I kept forgetting to turn on the microphone. But please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I'm also trying to figure out how to, because I mentioned in my intro that I really want to be active on Instagram, especially when I'm tempted to buy something. It's the same name as on here, Amy Jo Penning and More, but I wasn't sure what was better since I mentioned what I was tempted to buy in this video, but I really wanted to do in the moment updates on Instagram. So I wasn't sure if I should do like a picture or a list of things of what it was that I almost bought, or a mini video like I'm doing right now. So if you are following me on Facebook or on YouTube and on Instagram, let me know kind of what would work, what would be better, what would kind of attract you to want to watch it, because I'm trying to be active on both formats. But that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.